Hey my loves, welcome to Growing with Kat, and welcome to today's episode all about reviewing the Sayana's Daily Self-Care app. So today I'm starting a new series where I review apps for things like self-help, journaling, mental health, self-discovery, and much more. I created this series because personally, I will get into one of my, what I like to call it, moods, and I will go downloading every single mental health app, I'll literally have like 60 apps for some reason. And going through them, like they'll have the 7-day trial, 7-day trial, 7-day trial. I'm like, I don't want to just try this for 7 days. So then I'll delete them. But then it's like, what if they're actually really good? So I created this to review these apps for you guys so you guys can know if these apps are truly for you guys and if you will actually get something out of these apps. Now, because I do feel like I do need to say this, my reviews are completely personal, and I believe to figure out if a certain app is good for you, you actually need to use this app. But hopefully my review will help you in figuring out what is the app, will it be good, and you'll be able to try out apps that are better for you than if you just downloaded all of them going one by one. If that makes sense. I'm doing that job for you, if that makes sense. Okay, so there will be timestamps because I will be talking about information of the app, like the genre, what platforms you can download it on, price, and much more. Then I will dive into the review. So you can click on the timestamp if you want to listen to the information, or if you would like to just jump into the review, it's down right there. So the version I downloaded was the 2021.1. The developer is Sayana Inc. I did try to look into them, but I really couldn't find anything about them. The genre of this app is under health and fitness, and the platform you can download this app on is iPhone and iPod Touch, but requires iOS 13. And you can download it on your Mac, but it requires a Mac OS 11 or later, and a Mac with an Apple M1 chip. Also, from looking it up, you can download this on Android phones, so that's a plus. This does only come in one language, which is English, and the price for this app is free to download, but it is a subscription-based app, meaning that you'll get most likely the 7-day free trial. You can download the app for free, but after that, you will need to buy the app to even be able to use the app after that trial period. Yearly prices are $79.99 to $29.99. The monthly price is $9.99. Weekly prices are $3.99 to $2.49. And premium is $19.99. Now, I did try to look into why there are different prices from the same thing, and I really could not figure it out. When you get to the point where it says 7-day free trial, it really only gives you 3 options, and maybe those prices were older prices, the different ones, so it's just like they just left it and let it add up when I was doing my research. The reviews are amazing for this app. It is a rating of 4.7 out of 5, and literally is just skyrocketing of amazing reviews. So they literally have 9,000 ratings, and at least 85% is 5 stars. Other 10% is 4 stars. And last but never least, the privacy policy. Now, I did not read the whole thing. I skimmed through it like all of us do. It looks really good and even says, quote, "If we make a significant change to this privacy policy, for example, changing a lawful basis on which we process your personal information, we will ask you to reconsent to this amended privacy policy," which I think is great. So it's literally telling you like, hey, if we change anything to your payments, we'll let you know, we'll make you reconsent. But let's be honest, you're most likely not going to read it, but at least you know they'll do it. Now it's time for the review of the Sayana Self-Care app. So let us dive in. So my first question is, what is the problem they state to solve? So the problem they state to solve is that with this app, you will be able to understand your thoughts and feelings. How do they state they will help? Chat about how you spend your days, what is running through your mind, and learn to be more aware of all of it. Guide you through practices of acknowledging feelings and emotions, and share some tips on how to accept, cope, and become more mindful. They have tips to cope and accept every day. They also have a community forum you can use, which they say, quote, get support from a loving community. Features it does come with is a daily mood tracker, tips and practices, personal insights, community. My question, so do they solve this problem? I'm actually going to go into the app. So I'm actually going into the app right now. So I'm going to actually do a check-in so you can see how the app functions. So click on 12. Good to see you, Kat. How are you feeling today? So I'm going to sit here and say, I feel... So these are the suggestions. As you see, there's other, but these are all the suggestions they give you. I'm going to say positive. Please tell me what made you feel positive. And so they have more options like this right here. I love how they say Netflix, but they do say family like twice, I think, somewhere. But I'm going to say work. Would you like to elaborate on this? So now this, you can either say yes or no. If you've ever seen the movie Bandersnatch, it's like if you choose this, this will be something different. If you choose this, it will be like a different, the app will work different. It's like, oh, it said no, so I'm going to send it this. And oh, it said yes, so let's send it this. So I'm going to say yes. Would you like to elaborate on this? What happened at work? Can you tell me more? I am recording for YouTube. And I just finally got my lights while recording, and I cannot wait to use them next week, and I just can't wait for what my work has in hold for me. So I'm gonna send that. I have an advanced breathing exercise that could be helpful to you today. Would you like to try it? So then you click yes or no. I'm going to click yes, of course. And then it says breathe in. I want to show you an advanced breathing technique that's called 4-7-8 breathing. Develop it based on an Asian yogic practice that helps practitioners control their breathing. So let me do it. So then you click next, and breathing techniques are designed. So it kind of explains like why they gave you this technique. They tell you, actually, I wasn't supposed to do it then. It says, so to start this exercise, it tells you to sit or lie down comfortably. Be sure to practice good posture, rest the tip. So it tells you exactly how to do it. Make a whooshing sound, exhaling completely through your mouth, then close your lips, inhaling silently through your nose as you count to 4 in your head. Hold your breath for 7 seconds. Make the whooshing sound when you inhale. So that's kind of like the little check-in. And then, did you find this a helpful breathing exercise? Yes. Over time and with repeated practice, proponents of 4-7-8 breathing says it becomes more and more wonderful. So I'm gonna done, and then it takes you to the forum right now, and then click X. So I would say they do solve the problem, because the problem that they do state to solve is to help you understand your thoughts and feelings. Of course, I was very positive because of work, but if I said that I was negative because of family, it would then probably give me a way to handle the family problems, if that makes sense. Does the app state that it will help you achieve a certain goal. Yes, it does. It says that you will be able to understand your thoughts and feelings and learn what makes you feel happy. Do they achieve this goal? Yes, they do achieve this goal. Who is the app designed for? I believe the app is designed for anyone and everyone from what it seems like. Is the app easy to use? So I would say yes, the app is pretty easy to use. Again, I started a screen recording. Really, like if you look at it right now while you're looking at it with me, start check-in, you literally check in right there. You can read more right here of how you've been feeling. As you see, I've been using it. And it shows you your insights right here. It says you've been constantly feeling good and I can't be happier about it. Keep it up and focus on enjoying the life. I love that. And then you click on here, right? And it actually shows you, I don't know why I was going to show this to the camera. It actually shows you your answers. So let me go to the one I just did. So as you can see, it shows me my little answers like a little journal entry. Personally, I don't like how it looks, but again, personal. Right here, you go here. This is like one of the levels. So click here. It actually shows you the level. So right now I'm in Adept. Click here to go to the community forum. You can either you pick a topic. Whoop, and then you'll put whatever you want. You can put that it's triggering or not, to have other people be ready for that just in case. You want to keep everyone in mind. You can do a little recording, but I don't want to do a recording. And then here is your direct inbox. So if you did post anything and people answer you, you can see it right there. Then you click here and then it's my name, reduce anxiety, and you can pick whichever one you want, but it only has 4. So I put reduce anxiety, ambient music, community updates, check-in reminders, customer support. So yeah, that's really the app. It's very simple, very to the point. Was the app fun? Now here is where everything I just said, where you think I'm going to talk about how amazing the app is, goes literally out the window, because I felt like it was more functional than fun, which is good, but I literally did not completely enjoy using the app. What I mean by fun is like get excited, you want to get excited when I love journaling, so I get excited when I go to journal, I get excited when I do those certain things. So doing this app, and I just wasn't enjoying it. I wasn't having fun. I didn't, like, when I went to it and put everything in, I got tired of the check-ins in a way. Like, I just didn't like it personally. Did they have notifications, and how were the notifications? Yes, they did have notifications. It sends you notifications on the topics that you have saved. So if anyone comments on that topic or even makes something, it'll tell you. It'll be like 20 more comments on the community forum. So that's really all it notified me with, nothing else. Which I was kind of like, oh, like I thought there was gonna be like, cuter stuff. I don't know. I expected from the app looking like it did that there would be like cuter things about it. I don't know. I feel like reading the reviews, looking at it, everything just brought the expectations and like my expectations were met here. Was the app visually appealing? Yes, the app is very visually appealing. The app is beautiful. Did the app contain sound, and was the sound the correct sound? I literally was only on this app because of how beautiful the music was. Like, I loved the ambient music that the app had, and it really brought a peace to mind. I bet if I did not have that music, I would have been pissed off doing this app, like really, like I would have. So that music really like calmed me down and bring me to a good mood, and it made me enjoy using the app. It did. Can you sync your information? Can you import stuff? Can you export stuff? So you can export stuff. You can export like the little activities it gives you. You can export those. But other than that, you really can't import anything. Can you sync info? I don't think so. All I think it does, which is the next question, does it keep history? Yes, I do think it does keep history, aka that's why it's a subscription. That would be very freaking crazy if it didn't. So I do think it does keep history. It does. When was the app most useful for me? So the app for me wasn't really useful other than it being cute and having some bomb music. I feel like you needed another app. Like I said, I didn't like how the journaling looked. I just didn't like the app. I really didn't. If this app was food, it would be a side. Like it's a side app. I think it's great as a little, like I would, if I had $30 to spend, I would buy this app and keep it as a little thing if I'm going out and like I get stressed, I just go there, put everything in, like a quick put things in, but it's not detailed enough to really get down to the situation, to the problem. It's like a very like, oh, just a little lighthearted, like, oh, you're sad because your family, oh well, let's hear this activity. Like this is the activity. I'm not saying those activities don't work. I'm just saying that it's not very, it doesn't dive deep. It doesn't dive deep to the real problem, and there's not really any journaling prompts. It's really just a question, and it tries its best to answer it how it answers it. So yeah. Were there any triggers that this app helped me with? No, not really. When I get anxiety or depressed, I write my feelings. So if you're, I'm very personal. I like to keep my stuff. So even though the community forum is anonymous, for me, I just wouldn't want to post how I feel and my problems. So I really did not use the community forum, which if you love community forums, then that is a great place for you. But for me personally, being that type of person, I didn't enjoy the community forum or anything about it, and it really didn't help me with any triggers or anything, because I just, when I put stuff in the app, it just didn't really give me what I needed to feel better. It gave me like the, I don't want to say the bare minimum, but it gave me as much as a computer could give me. Were there any useful features? So actually, before, when I was going through this app, I felt like there was no structure. I just didn't understand the check-ins part, only if I knew. So I'm gonna open the app. So what I really loved that I figured out about the check-ins is I felt like it was very unstructured and I didn't understand it. And until I clicked this little button right here, and it shows me the levels. So there's actually a level that you'll reach that says once the status is achieved, it's clear the journey never ends, aka your self-care journey never ends. And it's a cute thing because it makes it like a little game, and I kind of like that, and I kind of think that's adorable, because I'm like, oh, I want to reach the heart, and oh, I want to reach the sun, and oh, I want to reach the yin and yang. But those were really the only useful features. Of course, that's personal, because another person could probably say that the community forum was very useful. So again, if you're into community things, then I believe that that forum will be amazing for you to use. But for me, it just wasn't it. What parts did I enjoy about this app? I enjoyed the activities it would give me at the end of the little check-ins and the music, but that's it. What are my overall thoughts of this app? Okay, so for almost $30 for a whole year access, and if you use it every day, it's about 8 to 9 cents if you use it every day, which is nothing, right? I do like the activities, and I'm pretty sure that the app will grow and update more as the days go by. But if you want everything in one, I just feel personally this just isn't it. It just isn't it, especially for $30. You can most likely put that you're hurt because of blank and find articles about what you can do. But again, this does include insights, nice ambient music, a community forum you can use. I thought this app was cute, and I'm all for downloading it again later on and giving it a try again, but for now it is to me. What would I rate this app? Now, I know with this being my first episode on the series, this may sound harsh, but I give it a 5 out of 10, just because I feel like it needs another app to support it. But that's what I would rate the app. I would rate it out of 5 to 10 personally. I feel like it needs another app, because with my stuff, I feel like I need to dive deeper in, and I need the more, like, I just didn't like how the journaling part looked at all. So that, again, personal. Would I pay for this app? No and yes. So I know that doesn't help. I say no just because personally, I really want to have everything in one and I just don't have $30 to just waste. Also, I wouldn't use the community forum, so I feel like if I'm not going to use everything about the app, and I feel like the community forum, which they said already like in the app, was like a big thing. If I'm not even using one of the big things, then what is the point of buying the app, if that makes sense? But then I would say yes because I think of it as a really handy app that you can use, especially if you're going somewhere and you get stressed out or some anxiety. It's right there, right then. It's a quick fix. But if you want that deeper fix, I feel like you need to have another app to get that out of it. At the end of the day, this is all my personal feelings. I would say to check the app out for yourself because this may be the app you have been looking for, or you may feel the same way I felt. It is all up to you to try it. Remember, it's someone took their time to create it. There's people behind this. They want you to take care of yourself. And I say, try it, give it a try. Maybe you'll love it. Maybe you won't. It's all up to you. It's all up to you. You do get a 7-week free trial, and I will leave the app down below. So if you want to download it and give it a try, you completely can. And let me know how you feel about it. Let me know how you feel. I would love the comments to be filled with your personal reviews to help others. And so they're not just listening to mine, they're listening to more people. So I hope you guys enjoyed. This was my very first video in this series. I plan to post one at least every week for you guys, so I really hope you enjoyed. Leave me in the comments below apps you would like me to try, your own reviews of this app, or even questions you would like me to answer reviewing certain apps. Remember, if you like this video and you like my energy, subscribe for more. I love you guys. Have a great day. I hope this video helped you in some way, shape, or form, and I will see you in the next one.